Well, I think in the last few years we have gone through a significant and very dynamic change, especially in the APAC region. More importantly, I think the manner that we embrace technology has changed or expanded very quickly. The manner that we actually embrace the technology has improved by 5 years. And we see a lot of issues relating on that space as well. A lot more counterfeit products are being made available, and people are unaware of it, and therefore there's a lot of criminal syndicates are profiting from this. Right. And then aside from there, of course, as well, we have the advanced technology that is being adopted by criminal syndicates. It is no longer just about merely pill pressing or cardboard printing, but now they have also evolved into AI and 3D printing. So this again poses a huge significant problem even for the right holders as well as the regulators. But more so, the greatest impact is felt by innocent patients who are unknowingly buying counterfeit medications. Right? All right. And one other last point that I wanted to correct was also because of the huge flow of traffic that is coming into all over the world, from all over the world, and regulators are also having a hard time keeping track of all the various cases and all the different permutation of how these criminal syndicates have evolved. So the challenges are actually manifold, as I mentioned, from online itself and the embracing of technology by criminal syndicates and the huge workload that is impacting the drug regulators all over the world. So in APAC, let me start off again with the regulatory aspect of it. Unlike the European Union, where there is one unified legislation, the APAC itself is very diversified. So some countries, the first world countries, their key priorities may differ from other developing countries, and therefore when their priorities are not aligned and their legislation is not aligned, there is a serious concern on the impact on these various countries. So legislations, when they are not unified, there are different adoptions by regulators or law enforcement agencies. And of course, with porous borders, criminal syndicates, come in very quickly into these countries and set up shop and start selling counterfeit medications. Then again, our own weaknesses is also our own strength, or vice versa. Because we embrace technology so much, criminal syndicates also flood into this e-space and make use of it and start selling counterfeit medications to innocent patients. So these are some of the very quick considerations that I want to look at or address when you're looking into Asia Pacific. I think this is a very challenging area because when you're talking about fostering partnership, we are talking about including trust and relationship building. Clearly, when we compare the APAC region together with countries from the EU or in the Americas, we lag behind this. I think our fundamental culture of working in silo is still very much prevalent. I think organizations should come out from that mindset of working on our own and understand there are many strengths that one can benefit by working with other agencies. But then again, we need to understand the limitations and the capabilities of each parties who are coming into an MOU, a Memorandum of Understanding. That to me is one of the biggest challenges. The other challenge is of course the lack of awareness. The lack of awareness by the public themselves or even regulators on how big the problem is. Where first world country regulators are rushing to collect accolades after accolades on their success story, they forget that the fundamental thing about saving lives and joining forces with external agencies who, of course, are willing to help and willing to partner them as well. So these are some of the key concerns. Well, that's a great question. I think this is my second time actually presenting in Logipharma. And I think the diversified group of people attending it plays a very pivotal role. Unlike my usual crowd of law enforcement agencies, This is actually a specialized group of people from the supply chain. Supply chain, not only that, but they understand the dynamics and the different challenges that actually comes with supply chain challenges. And therefore, engaging with them, communicating with them, I think that they are an amazing space to be plugged into this space where we can work together.